Today is Friday, and tomorrow we're gonna prime the rest of the house. So it's gonna be the rest of the first floor. So it's going to be the living room and some hallways. And I need to just cover the windows today. And I already cleaned the floor and everything. It looks so much better, you see? So I did a lot of cleaning and kind of preparing for the big job tomorrow. So today is a little bit easy, but tomorrow will be the day. The plan is to cover all the windows in plastic. I don't know if I will finish it all today, but that's the plan. And I just want to show you. So we did primed and painted already the pantry last time. I just finished painting it yesterday. And I put all the stuff in here, of course. So now we need to block the doorway so all the dust from the primer is not getting there. And same with that hallway. It's gonna be, needs to be protected. I don't want to deal with a lot of dust on the floor after this mess, but yeah, that's the plan. To let this guy go outside. And just like that, I covered all of the windows and doors with the plastic and made it all good and ready for the next day's primer application and paint. Today is Saturday, and we're continuing with primer application, and then gonna paint all of this. So Max already prepped the everything for the airless sprayer, which I will use on the walls and on the ceiling here first for the primer, and then I will use it for the ceiling paint, all of this area. So we've already done some of the room, and I try to cover them up. If you can see, like, hopefully less dust will get there. And so the plan is to just do the primer, do it all, and hopefully I can do it all in one day. I don't want to spread it over in a couple of days. So that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, let's do it.
As you can see, I was doing all of the primer and paint in the house, and mainly because Max was busy with other things, and also because I'm kind of smaller and can fit in tighter spaces, and we have a lot of those, so it's easier for me to just do that. To be honest, I enjoy that. I like the application process, so it's nothing difficult or scary about that. The most annoying thing was to move the ladder and the scaffolding around, but the application itself is pretty easy and pretty fun to do. The niches and all of the tight spaces are done already, which is awesome, and I can move to prime Max is helping, of course, and I can move into priming the ceiling and the walls of the living room, and that should be pretty easy and quick, just because it's open space. So I just need to roll on this thing, and it's gonna be easy. So looking forward to finishing that. That's all, and then we're gonna vacuum the floor and clean it, and it's gonna be it for today for me. But Max is working on another project. He's helping me now, but he's working on our master bathroom, which is very exciting. That's the thing we totally need to focus on.
Trying to install those niches, right? So we're gonna have like those 3 niches here.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Love to have that.
Hopefully. Yeah, so I think it's going well.
Nice.
Slowly but steady.
Good. Applying primer in the living room was the best. It's wide open space, it's easy to move around, and you can see the application itself, so you can see the difference, primer over the drywall. So that was quite nice. I loved it. Of course, we're not professionals, and this is my second time using this airless sprayer, so I'm not great at it and nowhere near to be a professional. So if you see I'm doing something wrong, it's not on purpose. And to be honest, it turned out just fine. So of course there are better ways to do it, and professionals can do it way better than I can. But it worked for us, so it's all good. Look at this change. It looks so much better already. And as soon as I'm on the ground without the need to use scaffolding or the ladder, it's so much easier too. So all of these walls I probably primed in, I don't know, like 15 minutes maybe, all of the living room. And I wasn't, hurrying or anything. So it was really nice. And just like that, it's all primed. Good morning. Max made some coffee for me. And look at this picture. He's such an artist. Look at this. I see me painting the ceiling. What do you see? It's the next day, and Max is working on sanding the walls. So he's doing that before the paint application. We found this works better. And so he's doing that, and I will be doing the ceiling and the walls later on. But today, probably just the ceiling. He's doing a great job sanding, isn't he? I thought it will take a couple of hours, maybe, maximum. But it took Max probably more like 4 hours, maybe even more. I kind of went outside and did some stuff in the garden, collected some leaves, and did outdoorsy things while he was doing it. But then he called me back because he needed to do the ceiling. And he needed my help, moving him around on the scaffolding. It was way faster this way, but still it took so long. "10-foot ceilings, huh? This is what you get." So he's basically sending the ceiling and I'm just moving him around on the scaffolding all the time. And it's good that we don't have a lot of stuff on the floor, so it was pretty easy to do. Move him around. I don't know how he actually does it with me just holding it, but it was good, balancing well. And of course, quality control on the end, right? It's supposed to be smooth. Well done, Max. And here I start painting the ceiling with the ceiling paint, and it's white. And this is a nightmare. Opposing to applying primer, this is just awful, awful application. Just because it's white on white, you cannot see the difference, right? So it's all white. In best case scenario, you can see the bleaks, kind of, a little bit of a shine on the ceiling, but then my glasses, protective glasses, were getting covered in paint, so I could not even see. So I needed to take them off, look at the ceiling, try to see where I applied the paint and where I didn't, and it took way longer than I anticipated, and I was kind of not enjoying this part. Long story short, I did all of the ceiling once, and then the next morning I saw a lot of things I missed. So I applied the paint again, and when it's all dried out, it looked way better. So 2 coats of ceiling paint saved us. And I don't know if there is a better way to apply it, because white on white is hard to see. I don't know, maybe people using something else. I actually tried to use the flashlight or some kind of light to shine on it, but it actually with the paint spraying all over, it was even worse. So it's kind of didn't work for me, at least. So I'm doing some quality control too, you see. But yeah, that took some time. That took some time to do, and I didn't see where I ended the paint, where I need to start the new one. So not the best job. Yeah, it took a couple of days to do what I thought I will do in a day. I mean, ceiling paint application, but we did it. We covered it all, and it looks amazing now. And now the fun part, ripping the plastic off and seeing the view again. It was a rainy day, but still, it's good to see outside. I kind of hated those covered windows. So satisfying. So now we just need to paint all the rest of the walls with the paint.
This one.
Our favorite view. Finally, we can see it. And this is it for today. Thanks for watching, guys.
See you in the next one
See
on
ya.
another project.
Bye
Bye bye.
bye.